guys. So welcome back to Passion Project. In today's episode, it's going to be me, Sanjana, and Parth just talking about what's been happening in the news, a little bit about the digital marketing space, and just things that we've been finding interesting over the last 2 weeks. So what's up, guys? How's it going?
Doing good.
Doing great. What should we start with? Because we have a few topics that we want to cover.
So why don't we start with the kid who applied for a cred internship by making like a video? What was that all about?
It was really innovative of him to come up with a video and post it on LinkedIn. I think, as he mentioned, he did not just want to be another kid who sent in an email with his resume saying that he wants to get this internship. What he thought is I can make this video, I can put it up on LinkedIn so that I can prove that I'm able to do this. I want to do this. I have the skill set to do this.
Yeah, like this article says, I want to intern at cred. Here's my application, and then I mean, I remember seeing his I remember seeing the post, and it had, when I saw it, it had like 20,000-30,000 likes and a ton of engagement. And Kunal Shah, the founder of cred, also replied at that point. And when I went on his profile, he had like 800 connections, and it was like his second or third post. 83,000 likes. Can we watch it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, play it. We can talk about it. Yeah, so I mean, it's so direct, right? He's like, I want an internship at cred, and then it's a really cool video in the sense that there's no story arc behind it, but you can see the amount of effort that he's put into it, and it's, of course, it's resonated with so many people, and it's kind of just
Right. I mean, it's a cool way to show his portfolio also. The one with the ball thing, he designed the cred logo. But other than that, he also showed some of his previous work which he has done. And this video.
And I like this last part. Not everyone gets it, but I hope I do. It's kind of like his thing of saying I'm not better than, but I'm qualified because I'm sending this or I'm offering this. It pays to be good, wrote the founder in response.
Yeah, and I mean, like what Parth said, right? He used the cred's brand language and stuff, but he put his own twist on it, and he's not expecting them to. Yeah, exactly. He's not. Yeah. He didn't have any, let's say, point or any motive behind creating this, but just the hopes that somebody at cred will notice it.
We'll see it. Yeah. He didn't tag? He tagged the CEO and that's it. He tagged Kunal Shah no?
Yeah, I think he tagged the CEO and just literally just posted it I would like an internship at cred, right? There's no fluff, no nonsense. Right here.
I figured that if I was going to apply, I'd make something worth it. It pays to be good. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Interesting. I'm applying to different roles right now too. So this is an interesting way of I guess, different perspective, different approach to the same old application process, putting your resume, adding a cover letter.
Yeah, I mean, especially for design, marketing, and product development in general, there's so many people who are super talented, right? So even for recruiters, especially for a company like cred, right? They probably have hundreds, if not thousands of people applying to them. So there's no way to differentiate between really, really good people, right? So you need to go kind of above and beyond that.
And also this is a cool way to showcase your hard skills because, in terms of development or design, your hard skills also matter along with your soft skills. And this guy, put this on you. So I think this also kind of, fastens the hiring process. As in, after a couple of calls, most of the companies, they ask you to do an assignment to, your skill set. So what this guy did on his own, he made...
Jump that. Skip that step.
Yeah, it's kind of showed that, that he has the skill set to do this.
Yeah, I mean, this even for us, right? We are also looking at candidates to join our startup, and the hiring process is so shit because, again, you get so many people, right? And then you go through this process with them. You send them these assignments. Half of them don't do it. The other half that do it, you're then trying to differentiate who's done the assignment better, and then what's a good judge of that. So when somebody brings in like a certain level of creativity to something that no recruiter would expect somebody to do, you're already like kind of putting yourself ahead of everybody.
Yeah, but then isn't that also why a lot of companies, like, they'll give you an exact deadline, a set off time when you can actually send these things in. So it kind of, doesn't it weed out a lot of people also? For you guys, especially when you're looking through applications and stuff?
It does, but most companies, I think, are doing that from the point of view of, can this person just like be a system to our organization, right? Can they follow rules? Can they meet deadlines? And that's great. Like those are things that underlying are underlying skills or whatever that people expect. But like that's not what founders or startups in general are looking for, right? They want people who are like committed to building, go out of their way to make the extra mile, extra effort to build stuff. So
then that's kind of like what we're talking about next with the the TikTok resumes and stuff, which is really cool. Like it's so because you can use it in India, but other places and other big companies like Chipotle, Target, Shopify, which are all like global companies, or people at least know of them. So like you can apply to a job through TikTok, which is, I guess, kind of like what this cred applicant did, but then it's on TikTok. So you're like leveraging the platform as well. So it's a pilot program that they have right now. And when I was going through it, so like on TikTok, right, you see the whole page with the steps and the process and how to do it. So like TikTok being TikTok, where you just upload these fun videos, it's now kind of like trying to put it in the professional space. And I don't know if they're trying to do this for like, I don't know, you guys can tell me what you think, if they're doing this to like gain more credibility in this like space in general, because right now everyone, at least I look at TikTok as like a place you go to do these fun challenges, and there's like videos you kind of just, scroll through when you're trying to kill time or something. But this, I feel like, puts it in like more of a serious space, right? And I like the way they've done like search job openings, post a TikTok resume on the app, and then submit it. So the fact that it's like a whole separate platform for it, and then having these big companies like Chipotle and whatever, Target, Shopify, having used them, it gives it people. Other people are like, okay, like exactly what this article says, like Sweet Green, another salad company. And then this was like really funny. If you are extremely strong, you can also apply to be a WWE superstar. I'm like, if only TikTok would open here, I would actually like see how that happened. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's like these like all these brands and companies are like realizing that Gen Z or whatever, for them, their entire life can be lived on social media platforms, like not just dating or entertainment or whatever, but like every aspect. So putting them through like the whole system of send your CV, send your application. CVs are shit, right? It's like, how can you define somebody by a piece of paper? So it's cool that like TikTok's like trying to capitalize on that.
Yeah, because like that's exactly kind of what they're saying here. While the pilot is temporary, it's thinking about creating this ecosystem of like creators and influencers, and then getting in on that Gen Z, because like my brother is Gen Z and he's always on TikTok, something that maybe I'm not necessarily as in tune with. But I also, older than him, almost a decade. So TikTok resumes will be open to submissions from July 7th to 31st. Why do you think they have that like deadline? Wouldn't they want it to be something that you can do at any like always?
Maybe they're testing it out as like a pilot, or
it is a pilot, but still.
Yeah. For the pilot then.
Sorry?
So the deadline is for the pilot then, because this is a pilot. So this is their way of testing it. So if they get a good response out of it,
okay, so it's only been like a few days. Yeah,
I mean, deadlines are good, like just in general, right? Like setting a deadline when you're trying to interest people causes that sort of like inclination for them to make an action quickly. And it's like the same reason why e-commerce websites all have that like ticker timer, that this offer only lasts for like 24 hours and stuff, I guess.
Same logic, to get more people to do it, especially like, I guess all these companies are also like, we want to fill this role ASAP because everyone's hiring again.
I mean, I think one potential big driving reason why Chipotle and stuff have done this is there's that kid on TikTok Milad or something like that, and his like parents own a Subway. I'm sure you guys have seen. I'm sure you've seen him, right?
Yeah,
and he just he like makes Subways and does like random stories.
You've told me about him before.
Yeah, so this kid, like Subway reached out to him, and basically it's estimated that he's generated close to $30 million worth of like just advertising potential for Subway, right? And then like I swear to God, over the last month, I've ordered Subway 3 times because I've seen his videos on YouTube, right? Because you keep watching this damn kid making Subways, and his voice like soothing. He's talking about random shit, and it's like 10 seconds long.
So he talks about random stuff. There's no like.
I mean, they ask him questions about like random instances at Subway, like has anybody stolen anything, or what's the biggest sub you've made, and he's just sitting there making a sub. And if you watch enough of these, right, like you're, I don't know, sitting on the toilet and you're flipping through, you see it enough times, you're gonna want to eat something.
Visual.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. While you're on the toilet, you want to eat more. That's good.
Or like sitting on a podcast, and so it was really cool, and they reached out to him and stuff, and he's like doing all these branded partnerships and stuff like that, and he himself blew up, right? Like I think he then transitioned to YouTube or whatever, and he's got like amassed like 4 million subscribers in like 6 months or something.
It reminded me of that other I think it was Ice-T, or what was he, the guy on the old middle-aged guy, he was on a skateboard and he had that song and he was like skateboarding and he had iced tea in his hand, I think, or some beverage. What was it? But like it's very similar, and then it like blew up. He like, I think the company that he was skateboarding with paid him a bunch of money, and because like their sales skyrocketed. I mean, I can check out what it was, but it's similar to that, right? Like I think he was singing like a really catchy song and they loved it.
What's happening now, right? It's like viral content has been around for years now, like early days of YouTube and all of that stuff. But brands especially are becoming smarter at leveraging that thing, leveraging that virality and that individual or that specific video. If they see something that they can grab onto and, potentially increase their brand equity, they're going to figure out a way to partner with this person, right? They don't care what his background is or what her background is or what they do. It's that moment that you can capture.
The virality too, like being able, the fact that, I mean, at least like what I've heard working at like an agency, a lot of times clients like, we want this to go viral. So it's like it's also kind of virality, I think, comes from like the unexpectedness of it. I don't think this guy or even the sub guy wanted to go viral. They were just doing something on a day and it like picked up because other person was like, oh shit, this works so well. And it's like, it's something that we can, I don't know, do as well too.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotten to a point where people have figured out certain like repetitive actions that they can take to continue a chain of virality. For example, like that Mr. Beast YouTuber, right? He has a really specific pattern in which his videos kind of operate. Like it'll be a quick call to action and 15 seconds on the opening frame explaining to you what the video is, and then of course the content itself is like over the top, and you're always expecting like him to spend a lot of money, so he's already created that trust. But like I'm sure his first 100 or 200 videos were nonsense, right? Him just testing formats out. So when brands and this is an individual who wants to blow out, right? For brands, it's 10 times harder because inherently you're not only trying to get somebody to engage with you, you're then trying to get them to buy your product. And so it makes it's like twice as hard to like have virality in that.
Can I show you guys the video now that we talked about it?
Yeah.
This one.
Idaho Falls.
It's and then it's cranberry raspberry juice.
Yeah.
And it's a Fleetwood Mac song.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys will hear the audio, but
I can't hear the audio. But.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I muted it anyway. But like, just the point that it's a good song, and then this is just him on the road drinking this cranberry thing, and I think it like the company posted about how they just did so well after this.
He's chilling. Go to his Instagram if you can. So I think he's also like super high. So I think he's been sponsored by a weed company as well. They found out.
Oh shit! He lives in an RV. That's kind of
cool. I mean, he's like some, I don't know, just some normal person, I guess.
I mean, the fact that he's drinking all that sugar like that too.
Yeah.
Getting national attention after Great Nathan. His Instagram is interesting, right? Like that you're saying to go on his Instagram?
No, I mean, I just want to see, like, we can see what type of brand deals and stuff he's doing. And it's also like, it's so competitive, right? Like, think about it, even for us, like with these podcasts and like we've been creating content for Otterlink, like it's so hard to get people to engage, right? Because what inherently happens is you start thinking about it a lot and you're like looking at, how will people perceive this, or how will, what's the best copy we can put. But I'm sure this guy put exactly zero thought before he posted this video. And like, that's true for most of these like individual viral videos. It was just like a spur of the moment thing.
I guess. Dogface 208.
Yeah. There Dogface 208. How many followers do you have? Yeah, look at that.
3.1 million. And he has my clock stopped
I'm sure he had 10 before that video.
Clock stopped at 420. Gina Rodriguez. So he's a big pothead, basically. Oh. Wait, did this look like it had feed? Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So it's his interests have aligned with the brands he works with, I guess. And
I wonder, like, when all this, like, if he was always posting so much content.
Oh, I saw this. Speaking of these like viral things, like Jason Derulo's Jalebi remix, right?
Oh yeah. That's
so apparently, what happened is like all these people started asking Jason Derulo, what is Jalebi? So I think recently only he posted, just go on his Instagram. Just recently he posted him making jalebi.
Oh, really?
And then like, yeah, everybody loved it.
Somehow our podcast conversations always become about food. Yeah. Like beverages.
But like, what a move on his part, right? Like Jason Derulo, you could say is like, mid 2000s type of rapper. He killed it on TikTok, and now he's doing all these insane collaborations with like young people.
And like, it's here on his. Sorry to cut you off. It's here on his bio too. Julian Baby out now. Like, it's just weird to see him have that as like front and center.
It blew up like 10 million streams or 20 million, or I don't even know, like more than that on Spotify and everything. Like, because everybody loved it. It was like universal.
Wait, here it is. That here. Oh my God. For those of you still wondering what a jalebi is, damn, look at the way he's like so much precision. Oh. What?
Some jalebi company, we should buy its stock.
This pressure and oh, thank God you didn't put the chocolate. I was going to report you. David liked it as well.
Yeah.
I like it too. Nice. Okay.
So, I mean, another crazy thing that's happening this week is like Zomato is going to have its IPO. And what's crazy is like the size of the company itself. So just see if you can find something on it.
Yeah, I was just checking that.
And also like, how fast they've been able to kind of grow to this point. It's actually just, if you think about it on the scale of most companies, right? Especially in India, to get to the size that Zomato's reached. So what valuation are they doing it at? Yeah, raised 8,000. Does that say 8,000? What's that article? Yeah, just go to this apply for Zomato IPO. Let's look at the IPO website. Yeah.
375 crores of shares, rupees worth.
Yeah, so that is insane. Like I read somewhere that Zomato is like bigger than most, like Nifty 50 companies in India. It's huge, and
it says
they've been able to do this as like a food delivery startup essentially.
I mean, but they're killing it on like, at least because I can follow their Instagram and marketing. They're killing it with their marketing, like their push notifications and like generally. So it's not just a food delivery. I get it. That's where it started from. But like, I think this is definitely like, but like, how would this be beneficial to them? Like, why is this like the next move, do you think?
I mean, like for whatever reasons are listed below, right? They probably want to grow to other countries and dominate like other markets as well. they definitely need the money, right? It's like a super unsustainable business for, I don't know when they break even or when they hit like net positive, but the way they burn cash is like no other company in the world, right? And the reason, I think one of the biggest reason contributing factors is that at the end of the day, Indians love discounts, and the more they discount, the more users they're able to get, and the longer they're able to retain them. And then on the other side, they have like heavy competition from Swiggy and some other of these like delivery apps. I mean, Swiggy, the main one.
See this, what it says, that it's the first among Indian online food aggregators to launch an IPO. So the public offer is expected to take Zomato's valuation to $9 billion.
Yeah.
That's insane.
$9 billion. Yeah, that is insane considering how much do they net lose every year?
Would you guys buy it like once you can?
I mean, I'm gonna apply. It'll probably go up really quickly, and then I don't know, tank.
Apply. You have to apply for that. Oh.
So okay. Yeah. The way IPOs work is like you apply and then you get allotted. Yeah. It's like a lottery system, so you may get it for retail investors. I don't know how institutions and stuff work.
It says something here.
What's crazy about Zomato is like Info Edge, which is Naukri.com and stuff, right? Like they own, I think, more than 50% of Zomato, and they were like the first retail investor, if not institutional investor, that invested with them.
Read this, your answer to your question about how much the net losses are.
Yeah, 2,400 crores.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's the way it works. Apparently, this is cool. And like eventually they'll make money is what the thought is, I guess.
Interesting though. Yeah. I mean, then what do you think other like companies are going to follow suit, like Swiggy or I mean those other ones like Pidge and stuff? I know they're just delivery services, but it's kind of the same realm of product or service.
I mean, like I think that's how it kind of goes with startups is you launch it, you have some sort of minimal traction, you then raise your seed, pre-seed, or you raise your pre-seed or raise an angel, you raise seed, you then raise Series A, Series B, Series C, Series D, and then you IPO. And the reason why we are in the process of getting early traction. The reason that you do that is because they burn so much money so fast, right? You can like hire the best people and all of that.
Yeah. I mean, then that kind of goes to talking about Swiggy, Zomato, but Swiggy promoted, you were mentioning how they promoted an early employee to CEO. And like, that's what you said, right? And what's the point of that?
Like, I mean, yeah, like it's like a lot of startups do this, right? Like even if this person or the individual may not have been there from the point of the idea being turned into something, I think what happens, like the main thing must be that they must have just created enormous value to the company, right? They must have been instrumental to either the product itself or the growth or something. But I think more than that, what the reason why you would do this, right? Because it's just a name thing. I don't know if it actually has any effect on any. I'm sure there's like other stock options and stuff involved, but I'm sure it's not like this person now suddenly gets like 50% ownership of the company or something like that. So it may be because like the founding team wants to move on. It's also like a sick PR move, right? Like it creates such goodwill for the company itself. When I saw the article, I was like, oh, wow, like, you know, Swiggy really cares about its employees. And I'm sure that's inherently what they want, right? Create this like goodwill. And they're also doing this right before Zomato's IPO. So it must be like, no, shit, we need to say something as well.
It's also, I mean, kind of to give other employees like a thing of like, we belong here and look what can happen. We can also become its co-founder, by the way. He elevates Mr. Kishan to co-founder and ode to a Swigster who helped enable the food tech startup's journey.
Yeah. Swigster is their lame way of trying to sound cool.
Yeah. I think even for Zomato, they have like a Zobo human or something like that.
What's ours going to be? Bridgester?
Brie cheese. Brie. I don't know. Bridgester. You can have cooler ones. Parth, would you want to be called a Bridgester?
No.
We call it road.
You guys can also, like, I mean, you started off with wanting to call Bridge Slap. So just say that to each other.
That was a bit, yeah, slapsters. Slapper.
Slapsters. The more slaps, the more successful, the more likely you are to become co-founder.
Yeah, exactly. 100 slaps to co-founder.
Yeah.
Is that too less?
I mean, that's a lot of slaps, like physical slaps.
That's also true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell us about your moving experience.
Yeah, shit, man. I fucking hate it. So much effort.
Yeah, so much effort.
Yeah, like moving.
Bad supervision happened.
But I mean, that way is like, I'm so lucky that all my work is online and like on the internet. Dude, I don't even know like how people who have like regular jobs or have to physically be present to do their live life. Like you have like anything can happen. Like life is so unpredictable, right? Suppose you're like, work in hospitality. We have to like go to the hotel and like work there. Anything in your life happens that causes you to not be able to go, you get sacked.
No, I mean, but then that's an obligation. Then it's your job versus this life event. How many times is a life event calling that you have to bounce? Like so many times, like I worked in hospitality, and so many times if I had an exam at school, I had an exam at school. Like it would suck. They would probably get annoyed at me, but like I couldn't not be there for my exam, and I couldn't not do it. So it's a matter of like, but if I wanted to randomly take the day off to move, I don't know how much I'd be able to do that rather than make my move on a weekend or a day that I'm not working to adjust. So then it kind of becomes like how you're scheduling your life around the company.
I mean, that's exactly what I mean is like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so lucky that I can schedule it however I want to. Like I can choose to do things later just because I know I don't have to physically go somewhere and do it. So that made it easier, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, luckier in the sense is lesser like pressure on yourself to like coordinate.
Yeah.
But I would
to schedule the other thing because of this. You have flexibility.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. But then it's not always like that, I guess. It's like both sides too. Like
no,
right now you do, but
yeah. No, it's not always like that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, it's not always going to be like that, but it's what it is right now. That's why I'm saying I'm lucky right now.
Yeah, no, it's good. Added pressure when you have to like report to someone else and tell them. Like even when we have these conversations and stuff, I have to kind of let my boss know that I'm going to be unavailable for a while. So it's like a added like thing I have to think about, and I have to make sure that I'm not getting 500 messages about doing something.
Yeah, for sure you have to keep like whoever you're working with or whoever you have to talk to informed that you're not going to be available, but it's just that much easier.
That's what I'm saying. My not being available may not come as easily. Like even between you and Parth, obviously there'll be a difference in like who can, how you say it and what you say. So it's the same.
Yeah.
The same thing.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Parth, how's your week been? Your school exams, all that stuff is over? Are you a graduate now? Yeah. You know how you've like done?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Low-key graduate, huh? Don't even say anything.
It was like this. Only received my online farewell on Gmeet. So.
Oh, why don't you like post it on LinkedIn? Maybe you knows what will happen.
Yeah.
Why not? But you sad that it was online the last year, or you don't care?
Yeah, no, I mean, I did not go to the class anyway in college, so that.
That okay then.
One thing which I was relieved from, but you kind of miss on that college experience where you go to that hangout, do different things. So I think that is, although like I went around 1.5 years out of 3 years, but
not that bad. Yeah, you got a little bit
later. They've only been one semester, and since then they have been studying from home.
Yeah, that must be.
Like also the whole like those parties and stuff that happen once you graduate and the farewell and stuff like that. So that kind of sucks.
Now you have to do a master's program so that you can enjoy all that.
Masters is different than bachelor's though. Everyone's working and stuff like that. Everyone's more serious.
Yeah.
It's not that serious, but yeah.
I mean, undergrads is all this stuff is great and all, but like, it's okay. You still got a taste of it. So
yeah,
at least you graduated. So I guess there's some silver lining to it.
Yeah, no, like, like I was able to work during this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. I occupied myself with that during the lockdown as well, in the initial lockdown. So that was
good.
How's your week, Sanjana?
Good. The week just started. It's a Monday, but today has been okay. Slow. I quit. So my last day is next month. So I've kind of like switched off mentally. I don't know what's happening much anymore. I'm like in my own world.
So are you leaving the podcast? You're getting self-firing?
No. Is this a way of firing me from the podcast? This question?
No. I mean, I'm just asking, what's your plan?
No, I mean, I'm not. I don't want to. We can make it work somehow. I mean, if I do move to New York, we can find a good time. Like right now, it's 6:20 over here. That's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll be up and ready.
As long as you're ready to be up and ready.
Yeah. Why not? Okay. Yeah, but so that's kind of how I've been applying to jobs and figuring all of that out. I was thinking of adding a QR code to my resume, but Himanshu didn't like the idea much.
Yeah, stupid idea.
But a redirect to my portfolio part, it's cool, right? Come on.
Make a TikTok resume.
There's no get TikTok a job at in Chipotle. India. There's no.
Once you go to the US,
you are doing.
It just redirects it to the portfolio rather than having the link.
Just have a link.
Yeah, it looks ugly.
Websites, I feel like it's better to have a link because it's easier to type.
Forget type. Just click the link. How is that not the easiest?
It's not clickable. My link doesn't have a hyperlink underneath it. Huh?
Yeah, PDFs are clickable.
You can have a link in the PDF.
Mine wasn't working, but I think the QR code just like will look cool. Make it look like I'm like, super technologically advanced.
Yeah, make it look like you're trying hard.
I personally, I find it easier to type the website rather than, taking out my phone, opening the app, scanning it.
And then you're looking at it on your phone.
Yeah, and then
I don't want to look at it on my phone. Nobody's hiring you on their phone.
Part is my web portfolio mobile friendly. Yes. Yeah. You should, so.
It's better.
Yeah, my face is better like on big banner form.
Widescreen.
Yeah.
You can write a disclaimer. Please look at this on a widescreen TV.
As suggested by the person who designed it.
As suggested by a designer.
Yeah. But that's cool. How has your week been? We can end it on this. Besides moving.
It's been good. We've got seems like a good team ready for Bridge, and we have some things in the works of moving forward with the development and continuing to reach out to these agencies. So it's been a good start today. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, you guys can also tell us what you want us to talk about, research, share things.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
So, tell us what you want us to talk about and what was interesting, and actually do it. The three people who are Nahal, Aridev, and maybe my mom.
I was gonna say on our moms, like, thanks.
Let us know.
And maybe siblings sometimes.
Maybe we should put this in the beginning so everybody actually sees it.
Yeah, I like how you shout it out to more people. Do that. Like
actually,
Radhika, Gopes, hello.
Radhika, Gopes,
you guys, people who don't actually on Autolink don't actually.
Arman Agarwal, he's liked a lot of our stuff.
Arman, good job, thank you. He's actually does a lot of engagement.
Arman, you're a homie.
Appreciate the support. Yeah.
Arishma, you like a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
you're a homie as well. Anybody I missed out? There's only 3 of you, so.
No, so that's what I'm saying. So many people like view our stories and stuff, and they never like anything, and that's like your sister Mrinalini.
Oh, you're calling people out.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Mrinalini. What's
Komal
wrong with
does it too. Sonal, sorry. She also just watches, doesn't like anything.
Like, comment, and share.
So many other people too, though. Nahal is another one. He watches all the stories, Karan. Nobody likes anything, though.
Can you guys like it and comment? Like, what the fuck? How long does it take? I'll pay you guys 0.0001 Bitcoin for every time you like, comment, and share.
Should we? No bribery allowed.
No, we need to pay
you
for
should do it
engagement.
For your supporting your friends and family, okay?
I think we need to start paying for engagement. Paying our friends
and family.
Wait.
Sorry, 1 second. Why don't you talk about how you wasted my $20 for something that Parth told you would be a scam? Please share that to the world.
Basically, there was somebody who reached out to us on Instagram for a promotional page or whatever with like 1 million followers, and his English was shit, and he was like writing really fast, and Sanjana was like, "Should we do this?" And I said, "Yes."
Sanjana said, "Excuse me, that's
Sanjana
not how it
asked, "Can we do this?"
No,
so I said,
up. "This is lies. Yeah. This is fake news. Fake news."
So I said, "Let's do it." You were the one
who said, "No, just stop it."
Then she Venmo'd him $20, and he didn't do anything. And when she said, "Are you crazy?" he said, "Yeah." So.
Because he gave an offer, you told that story so badly. He gave us an offer the night before that if we paid him $20, he would like share our story, like share our post, put it on our stories, put it on post, and then get us like 2,000 more followers. And because I took the night, because I was consulting with my 2 colleagues over here, excuse me, and when I did send it to him the next day, because we were discussing it, he was like, "Sorry, that was yesterday's offer." That's why I asked, "Are you crazy?" Because
so you missed out, bro. He did say
once did he say this is limited time offer. Not once did he tell me that this is it.
So
after this,
we got scammed by an Instagram scammer.
So
Sanjana got scammed by.
We need to make up our $20 back. So
yeah, we're still in net negative for any revenue. So if somebody wants to send us some donations,
I
can start Google Pay link.
Start a GoFundMe, a Kickstarter account.
Wait, we got scammed. We need our money back.
Yeah, Himanshu's the reason why. He told that story wrong. He's the one who said, "Let's try it out."
Everybody sends us 100 rupees. We'll be even.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Like, comment, and share if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, like, comment, and share. And see you on the next one.